Hola, ¿cómo estás? So I'm going to read to you Capitulo 1, El Incidente de Laura, la Mujer Invisible. So I'm going to read to you Chapter 1, the Incident, from Laura, the Invisible Woman. Laura es una mujer normal. Tiene una altura media. Tiene un peso normal. Tiene un trabajo normal con un sueldo normal. So Laura is a normal woman. She is of an average height or medium height. She has a normal weight. She works a normal job with a normal salary. Vive en una casa de tamaño mediano. So she lives in a medium-sized house. Conduce un coche normal. She drives a normal car. Incluso tiene un perro normal. Basicamente, Laura tiene una vida normal. So she has a normal dog. Basically, Laura has a normal life. Did you get that from the first paragraph? She's normal, right? Laura también vive una vida sencilla. Trabaja como administrativa para el equipo directivo de ventas de una empresa. So she also lives a simple life. She works as administrative, so probably some type of secretary, for a team of direct sales for a business. Tiene una educación universitaria, so she has a university education. Trabaja muy duro todos los días. She works very hard every day. A menudo, and that means often. Often sale de trabajar muy tarde. So often she goes, or she doesn't leave work until very late. Nunca habla mal de su empresa. She never says anything bad about her job or employer. Es una empleada modelo. So she is a model employee. Sorry, I seem to be having some scrolling difficulties. El fin de semana, a Laura le gusta hacer ejercicio o salir con su familia y sus amigos. So on the weekend, Laura likes to exercise or to go out with family or her friends. A veces pasa la tarde en el parque. Sometimes she spends the afternoon in the park. A veces van a ver una película al cine o una obra de teatro. Sometimes they go to see a movie at the movie theater or a play at the theater. A Laura le encanta el lugar donde vive. Laura loves the place where she lives. Le gusta pasear por Madrid. She likes to spend time in Madrid. En la ciudad vive gente de todo el mundo. In the city live people from all the world. A menudo, and again that means often, le sorprende la cantidad de cosas que puede hacer. There are a great quantity of things that you can do there. Pero a veces busca tranquilidad y por eso algunos fines de semana va a las afueras. So sometimes she's looking for peace, and that's why sometimes on the weekends she goes outside. So it's a lovely city, but can't beat the country for peace. And lo siento, I cut off a little bit of this page when I scanned it, so lo siento. Un sábado, Laura va en su coche con dos amigos. Su amigo se llama Nacho y su amigo se llama Elvira. Los tres son amigos de la infancia. Okay, so on Saturday, Laura's in a car with her two friends. Her friends are named Nacho and her other friend is named Elvira. The three of them have been friends, and you can probably gather they're from de infancia, from childhood, right? Since they were very young. Planean hacer una barbacoa. So they are planning to have a barbecue. Han traído mucha comida y bebidas. So they have brought a lot of food and drinks. Okay, now I think you can start seeing again. Laura para el coche en un parque a las afueras de Madrid. So Laura is in the car in the park outside of Madrid. Es una zona muy bonita, so it's a very pretty area. Hay varios árboles, so there are a lot of different trees. Es perfecto para una barbacoa, so it's perfect for a barbecue. ¿Dónde estamos, Laura? Dice Nacho. So where are we, Laura? He asks. Estamos en las afueras de Madrid, so we are outside of Madrid. Elvira mira a su alrededor. So Lyra's looking out around her. Es un gran lugar para una barbacoa. It's a great place for a barbecue. Estoy de acuerdo. I agree. Tenemos suficiente comida, dice Nacho. So I agree. Do we have enough food? Says Nacho. Por supuesto, dice Laura. Ya sabes lo mucho que me gusta comer. Of course, says Laura. You already know how much I like to eat. Todos se ríen, so they all laugh. Finally, Laura says, La comida está en el coche. Si está en el coche, vamos a traer las bolsas. So the food is in the car. Yes, it is in the car. We can, let's go bring the bags. Okay? Laura, Nacho, y Elvira sacan las bolsas del coche. So they take the bags out of the car. Ponen música. They put on music. Le echan sal a la carne y empiezan a cocinar. So they add salt to the meat and they start to cook it. Elvira intenta encender el fuego, pero no lo logra. So Elvira intends to start the fire, but she can't get it managed, or she can't get it started. She's having difficulties. So Laura decide comprobar rápidamente si tiene algún mensaje de voz en el móvil. So she decides that really quickly she has some messages on her phone that she wants to check, some voicemail messages. Tiene un mensaje del director. So she has a message from the boss or the director. Ha olvidado hacer algo importante en la oficina. She has forgotten to do something important at the office. Decide llamar por el móvil a la oficina, así que les dice a sus amigos. She decides that she's going to call into the office, and that's what she says to her friends. Nacho, Elvira, vengo ahora. Necesito hacer una llamada de trabajo. Okay? Nacho, Elvira, go ahead. I need to make a call to work. Vamos, Laura. Tú siempre trabajando, incluido los fines de semana, dice Nacho. Go ahead, Laura. You're always working, including on the weekend. Tienes razón, Nacho, dice Elvira. You're right, Nacho, she says. Deberías descansar más. Okay? You should take a break more. Trabajas mucho. You work a lot. Los fines de semana hay que desconectar. So the weekends are for disconnecting. Tienes razón. She says, you're right. Responded Laura. Pero tengo que hacer esta llamada. But I have to make this call, or to do this call. Es algo para el departamento de producción. So it is something for the department of production. Acabo de recibir. Acabo de means I just received una llamada del director. A call from the director. No parece estar muy contento. It seems like he isn't very happy. Or he isn't very happy. And that's not good, right? No bueno. All right. Next paragraph. Laura se aleja de ellos, so she stepped away from them, y se va hacia unos árboles que hay cerca. And she goes towards some trees that are very near. Los árboles son muy altos, so the trees are very tall, y ya casi es de noche, and it is almost night. No se ve casi nada, so she's not seeing very well. There's not very much that she can see. Llama a su oficina y habla con otro administrativo. So she calls off and speaks with the other administrativo. El administrativo le pide que espere mientras busca al director. So this person's going to asks her to wait while they look for the director. Mientras está esperando, so while she is waiting, Laura mira a su alrededor, so she's looking around her. Se da cuenta de algo, so she sees something. En medio de los árboles hay una extraña luz de algún tipo. Laura dice que llamará de nuevo y guarda el móvil en su bolsillo. So while she's waiting, she looks around her and she sees something. In the middle of the trees, there is a strange light of some type. Laura says that she will give a new call back, and she moves to put her phone, or keep her phone in her bag, or in her purse, possibly. Might be translated that way. Se acerca a la luz. La luz proviene. So she's looking here at this light, and she can't figure out what it is. It's coming from something. The light is coming from de una bola de metal. So this little bit of metal. Nunca ha visto nada así. So she's never seen anything like it. Se acerca para tocarla. So she gets close to it in order to touch it. Pero tiene miedo de que esté caliente. But she's a little afraid because it looks like it might be hot. Cuando toca el metal está frío. But when she touches the metal, it's cold. La bola es agradable al tacto. So it feels agreeable to the touch, right? De repente, so suddenly, tal y como comenzó, la luz se apaga. So a sudden, like it had started, now it's turned off. La bola le produce una sensación extraña en su mano. So it produced a really strange sensation in her hand. Está demasiado frío. She's quite cold. A Laura no le gusta, so she doesn't like it. Suelta la bola y huele a la barbacoa. So she goes to turn back to the barbecue. Laura se aproxima. She approaches her friends, sus amigos, que están hablando de ella. So she's going to tell them, okay, and they are talking about her. Laura, trabajo demasiado, dice Noche. Debería apagar el móvil los fines de semana. So Laura works too much, says Nacho. She should turn off her phone on the weekend. Estoy de acuerdo, dice Elvira. No es bueno trabajar tanto. So I agree, says Elvira. It's not good to work so much. El cuerpo y la mente necesitan descansar. So the body and the mind need to take a break. Laura necesita relajarse de vez en cuando. Laura should relax from time to time, or sometimes. Sometimes it will be translated, or once in a while. Laura se acerca a donde están sus amigos, so she is close to her friends. ¿Estabais hablando de mí? Are they talking about me? Se ríe, she laughs. Vale, estoy lista para relajarme. And that's a bit of a slang expression there, but it's kind of like, okay, I'm ready to relax. Hay un problema con la barbacoa. Nacho y Sofía se levantan para solucionarlo. So there's a problem with the barbecue, and so they get up in order to look for a solution. Ignoran completamente a Laura, so they ignore her completely. Ni siquiera la miran, so they don't even look at her. Okay, I'm going to pause this right here and restart my video, so I'll have a little more time to finish up the story.